One of my favourite movies from the 80s is The Breakfast Club. It's a classic high school movie about different students who've been brought in for a Saturday detention. Now, all of these students don't normally socialise in the school because they're part of different social groups, like the jocks and the nerds and the whatever. But this morning, they're all brought together, and what happens is they all learn about themselves and each other because they start to have conversations with people they never normally would. And at the end of it, they realise they've actually learned a hell of a lot. They realise they've got a lot in common, and they form new friendships. So it's changed them. It's been very impactful. This is the same, I feel, about how we want to get better at what we do and how we want to get better at work. If you spend all of your time as a designer talking to designers, you're becoming quite limited because you're getting into this echo chamber of just focusing on design. The same as if you are a photographer who talks to photography people about photography. You're going to get boring. The answers and the way you're going to develop is to look outside of your industry and have conversations with other people who are going through similar problems. So if I'm a designer, I want to talk to interior designers about how they do use of colour, or photographers about how they tell a story, or even chefs about how they create an experience. What you'll find is that the problems are universal, but the way that they tackle them are completely different. And when you can take that information from another industry, from another person, and bring it back into your industry, it feels fresh and different. And if you are fresh and different, you're beginning to stand out. So my advice to you is find your own breakfast club of people that you wouldn't normally talk to, and have interesting conversations that are going to push you and force you to question and think about what you do in a different way. If you do that, you will accelerate far beyond the people that talk to the same people about the same things in their industry every time. So go out there, watch The Breakfast Club, and then find your own.